We often see these online discussions about all the things that we wish our parents and taught us, right? And they are healthy. But today, I want us to flip the script a little bit and talk about something positive that our parents taught us that I genuinely think that we should pass down to our kids someday. So I'll start. And so I'll start it with a quick story time for you. So when we were growing up, my siblings and I, our parents were not like well off. We were not rich or wealthy. We were trying to survive with what was at hand. And just like any other kids, we had desires, and we would occasionally ask our parents for stuff we would see other kids with, or for stuff we would see on the TV, and we'd be like, oh, I would like a bike, I would like toys. And for the things that my parents couldn't afford at the time, when we would go to ask them, like, Mom, would you buy me this? And or Dad, would you buy me this? And they couldn't afford it at the time, they wouldn't say no to us. My parents would always tell us, you really want that thing? Then go ask your Father God first, and then He will provide it to you through us. At that time, it felt like a simple response, but looking back, it was so much deeper than that. What they were teaching us was this: God is the source, and they were just the resource. And it was a powerful shift in perspective. So instead of us getting mad or frustrated at our parents, or feeling as though our parents didn't love us, we learned how to first take it to God. And let me tell you, those moments shaped me and my siblings' life. Because, for example, for me, as I started going to God first, He began revealing Himself to me in ways I couldn't imagine. So I started seeing Him as my sustainer. I started seeing Him as my strength. I started seeing Him as my way maker. His relationship with me went beyond just provision. He revealed His other mighty signs of Himself. And most importantly, the one that I love the most is He showed Himself to me as a loving Father. So no matter what happened, I knew I had a loving Father. And that's exactly what I want to pass down to my kids. I want them to have their own thriving personal relationship with God. I want them to understand that they don't have to lean on me first and think that I'm the end. No, I'm just a resource, a steward. That's all I am, and God is the true source. So yeah, that's one family value from my childhood that's definitely worth passing on to my kids. So what about you? What's that one value or tradition that you would want to pass down to your next generation?